Hey everybody, Chad here from Nature Box Pet Emporium, Denver's #1 source for anything exotic. Recently somebody asked me if we were going to have a large supply of chameleons and chameleon accessories at the store. My answer to that question is the best selection of chameleons and chameleon accessories in the Denver area. We will have pygmies to Parsons, pothos to screen cages. We will have everything you need for your chameleons. We're not open yet, however, we will be open hopefully by December 12th. I'm going to take you through the step to setting up one of our screen cages. A lot of the local stores, big box and small alike, carry the Zoomed and Exoterra brand screen cages. We are huge on Zoomed and Exoterra at our store. However, one of the few products we don't sell by those brands are the screen cages, simply because they are a coated steel product. Eventually they will rust. The cages that we sell at Nature Box Pet Emporium are made in the USA with aluminum and stainless steel hardware that will never rust no matter what you do to it. I have used these cages myself personally for over 10 years. I have some of my original ones made by this manufacturer, and they are still good as the day I got them. Some water spots on them, however, there is no rust. You can't avoid buildup of hard water on the cage. There's nothing you can do about that other than use reverse osmosis or distilled water, something that takes out all of the heavy, the heavies, the things that will evaporate and leave a residue. Nothing you can do about that. But the cage itself, you can buy a high quality cage made in the USA with aluminum and stainless steel hardware that won't rust. I'm going to take you through the process of building one of these cages. I've built hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these over my career in the reptile industry, and we'll do it really fast. All you need is a screwdriver, or to speed you up, a drill. So here we go. Top and bottom. I already know the placement of the panels. Throw new tape so you can go kind of fast once you get the tape. Take out your screws. One of the recent additions in the last few years to these kits was a little plant holder. It's kind of handy. You go straight to the middle panel, because that is the back. Don't need to read the labels. I don't need to read the labels because I know what they are. So you start your screws, and then you screw. Just kidding. Don't screw without the supervision of an adult. I myself have been an adult for approximately, not very long.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Do this in just a few minutes. These cages, they're all labeled. They have labels that say top and bottom, back. So you put the labels to the labels so that everything lines up correctly. The fronts and the backs have 2 screws each. The side panels have 7 screws. I find it's easiest if you kind of line everything up and get the screws started in the holes rather than do them all individually. But there's always more than one way to skin a cat, and you can do whatever works best for you. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So like I was saying before I started to build the cage, these cages are, they're made in the United States, which is awesome. Always support your local businesses. But what truly makes these better, in addition to being made in the good old US of A, is that the screen and the screen frame are aluminum. They are coated aluminum. Aluminum will not rust. The cages that are made by some of the bigger manufacturers are made in China with a coated steel product that will eventually wear away over time, and it will just rust. So you'll have to replace the cage because you don't want your chameleon or whatever other arboreal creature you're keeping in a screening cage to lap up rusty water. I wouldn't want to drink rusty water, and you don't want your chameleon to drink rusty water. So spend a few extra dollars and get a cage that'll last you a lifetime versus having to replace after a year or so. The hardware in this cage is stainless steel hardware. Will never rust no matter what you do to it. These cages come in a variety of sizes. This is the 16, 16, 20. They come in 16, 16, 30, 18, 18, 36, 24, 24 by 3 feet, and 24 by 24 by 4 feet. In addition to that, we will also sell an extension, which you can put on your 2 foot by 2 foot cages to make a maximum height of 2 foot wide by 2 foot wide by, those extensions are 4 feet, so you'd have a 6 foot tall by 2 foot wide. So that's a good sized cage for any large chameleon, any arboreal reptile. Will get the job done. This is probably the hardest part of the cage build, putting in the little branch holders. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So what these are for, it's a little clip that goes on the inside of the cage. So if you are wanting to put some vines or whatever on the inside of the cage, show you right there, little clip goes on the inside of the cage, and you can string some biovine or just some tropical branch through there without poking holes in your screen. So that's done. Main cage is done. Go to the flap. Another thing that makes these cages pretty cool is the removable and foldable bottom. So what that does, and I'll show you when we're done, but this little flap folds up and you can remove your PVC bottoms. The bottoms are made out of expanded PVC, which is extremely easy to clean and extremely durable. So you should never have a problem with your bottom staining or whatever. At Nature Box Pet Emporium, we also sell substrate trays that will go into the bottom of your screen cage if you are so inclined. If you want to put perhaps some we'll say some forest floor or something that will help retain humidity a little bit better. We also sell reptile carpet that you can cut to fit for your bottom if you really just want to protect that PVC, and something that's a little easier to clean. So we're just on the last 4 screws here. We're on the last 2 screws. One last good screw. Dirty mind. And that is that. Take the packaging off the expanded PVC bottom, and there you go. There is your made in America, will never ever rust 16 by 16 by 20 screen cage, available at Nature Box Pet Emporium. You can see here that the bottom tabs open up. This will fold open, and then you can pull out your bottom for easy cleaning. Comes in a variety of sizes, and actually I forgot to mention 2 different colors available, in black and a very gray color. There you go. If you have any questions, make sure you can email us, call us, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with a friend on Facebook, Instagram, like us. If you have any questions, we're always available to help. Thanks.